Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubist here. Welcome to my good-looking sugarcane farm. It's a pretty easy farm to do. You do need a lot of oak logs, but again, you can interchange the materials with whatever you'd like. Got a nice little chest storage area out front, and it holds a heck of a lot of sugarcane to farm. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so for your good-looking sugarcane farm, you're going to need to find the materials found on my hotbar below. So a pretty basic, just sort of amount of materials here. It's really not something you're going to need to go out and gather like a lot of materials for. I mean, like a lot, and you're not going to need that many. But you're going to want to start off here by just making a nice little entryway. As you can see, I just put 3 oak blocks just like that with 2 in between and then 2 stacked on top. You might want to go ahead and start stacking these slabs just like that. And we're going to go to the inside here, and we're going to build it. So we have 3 and 3 from each outside. Then we're going to connect a diagonal just like that. Again, to put a slab, remember to put a slab on top just like that. We're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blocks just like that. Again, and then another diagonal. You want to build it all the way over, a diagonal, and then it should be 12 blocks again. So you have that diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Diagonal, and perfect. Then we're going to take our slabs and we're just going to place those on top right here. Okay, looks good to me. Now most farms, what they don't really have is lighting, a very good method of lighting, and one way you can do that that's really cool is, I'll show you in a bit here. We're going to have to decide where our sugarcane is going to go. So yes, this isn't the most even shape in the world, but we're going to just go ahead and right here make a ridge. And then we're going to do the same sort of thing over here. And this is going to allow us to grow sugarcane on both blocks. And then you want to break this block right here. Just this ridge next to the entryway. And then you want to do the same thing. So you may be thinking it was an even number of blocks. But that's actually going to be better for a sugarcane farm just because of how sugarcane farms are. So let me just fill in all of these blocks. Now you can fill in the ones under the water if that's going to bother you, but for time's sake in the tutorial, I'm not going to do that. But again, just filling in the water right here. And now we can go ahead and place our sugarcane. I'm sorry if the game sounds a little bit loud. Hopefully I remember to turn it down the recording, but if not, go ahead and leave a dislike just because I'm a terrible YouTuber. I'm kidding. But actually, if you want to leave a like, you could, but you could also leave a dislike. But yeah, putting the water like this is just going to allow you to place both layers of sugarcane next to each other. So you're going to be able to walk into this farm immediately and just mow down 2 layers. And then you'll be able to get to these real quick. Let me just fill those in. And there we go. Now there's 2 ways to go about this, right? You can use lily pads, which are my preferred method, but it takes a lot of swamp gathering to get them. And I think you need silk touch. I'm not sure if they changed that. Let me know in the comments if they did. I don't know really how you obtain lily pads anymore. I remember when they first came out, you really couldn't even get them. But lily pads, in my opinion, are going to be your best option. You can, of course, just take some slabs and do the old slab just like this and just build them across. But then you have to walk over a little ridge, and some people may not like that. I don't know. It's really personal preference, and it really doesn't matter at all. But yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Now, what I was saying about lighting earlier is that a lot of builds don't really address it. So we're going to take this top layer of our entryway, and we're going to sort of repeat it. But we're going to bring it over here, and we can make it a little wider just like that, and then bring it up just so that it looks like it's somewhat connected. And then we can just do, well, we'll just extend that one up just like that. How about that? How about them apples? That looks good to me. Cool. So what I was saying is that a lot of these builds, they don't address the lighting, right? And there's really no way to like light them up. But I mean, there is a couple of ways that I've found. So for instance, you want to find the center of this, which is going to be, it's going to be those 2 blocks right there. We're going to build these up, and then we're going to build these blocks over right here. And this is going to give us a nice sufficient area to light. Perfect. And then you just want to sort of repeat the same sort of thing and just get sort of like a, I don't know, just something that makes it look like it could support that, because if it can't, you may not want to build that so high. Just like that. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and build these same 2 blocks over just like this. And we're going to repeat the same sort of thing. So again, it just needs to be on the same block. It doesn't need to be on the one above it. And then you can go ahead and slab everything up. So what I was saying about the lighting is a lot of builds don't address it, and they make it really hard to light. But with the NeoCubist method, I make it really easy. So we just take some glowstone or some torches. Just depends on what, like, I don't know what era in Minecraft you're in. If you're in an era where you have a lot of stuff, then you may want to do the glowstone method. If not, then you may not want to do the glowstone method. But let me go ahead and do time set like 15,000. And let's correct that error so that it doesn't throw an error. Okay, so we're at night right now, and as you can see, I started talking quieter. We gotta make sure the monsters don't get to us, guys. But as you can see, at night, everything just starts to come together. It looks a lot better. You may want to take these slabs up top, and I just realized this because at night it looks a little weird if they're on the same plane. You might just want to connect all of these just like this. I know it's a little bit overkill for a sugarcane farm, but if you look at it from the outside, I mean, you're gonna see it and you'll be like, wow, that's a nice looking sugarcane farm. I'm not a huge fan of the glowstone. I'm just going to come right out and say that. I don't like the way that looks at all. So I'm going to go ahead and break it. And I'm just going to start putting a lot of torches on, just like this. Now the corner blocks, you may just want to leave them excluded. Or you could leave a piece of glowstone there, really. You may want to do that. I mean, if you had glowstone, you probably would have just done that. So I wouldn't really leave the glowstone there. But this should sufficiently light the build for growing purposes. You could test the light levels, I guess, if you wanted to get that technical. But you can take it from my Minecraft intuition. I've played long enough to sort of see that this would definitely be lit enough. If I took the shaders off, it'd look even more bright. And this also allows the sugarcane to grow to a full height. Again, it's not automatic, but I'm not a huge fan of automatic farms. I think they sort of take the fun out of the whole, like, farming part of the game. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this tutorial and you want to see more like it and more, be sure to click that subscribe button and you'll get notified when I upload. I did not build an area out front for chest storage, but again, you could just do really anything. Let me just build something real quick here just so that you guys can sort of see it, just so that you guys also have an idea of what you could do. You could just build some little prongs out right here, and then you could just fill them up with chests, and then you could obviously do more chests if you needed. But I think that's a pretty good amount of chests just for what we're doing here. But yeah, if you guys want to see more videos like this and more, click the subscribe button. You get notified when I upload. If you're curious about the shader pack, texture pack, any of that fancy stuff's all going to be down in the description below. So be sure to check all that out. If you're curious, I do ask that if you did finish this video, if you leave a like, that would really help my channel out. And if we could get 500 likes on this really cool sugarcane farm, I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.